This is 37th Radiant TV, and of course, we are out here hooking you up with the best of the best when it comes to interviews. And today we have another special guest. So, guest, please introduce yourself.
Okay, I am Eve Jackson, and I am an actor and a model and an influencer. Basically, yeah.
So, I just saw your Instagram bio, and it was reading artist, actor, fashion stylist, commercial model, and then fitness enthusiast. So, I would like you to talk to us about what came first.
But what came first in the list?
Yeah.
What came first is acting. I'm an actor, so that's what came first, and then the rest just fell into place.
Yeah, so when we want to talk about modeling a little bit, because you have done modeling, and I just want you to talk to us about when did the interest start?
Okay, so when I started out in modeling, I began first of all as a runway model, and that was in I think back in 2014, 2013, around there. So I mean, I've always loved fashion, so it started out as runway first, and then slowly progressed to commercial like that. So the interest was born through runway first in 2013.
So how was it in modeling, of course, getting these opportunities, and you are not that known in the industry? How was it looking for opportunities when you are starting out?
Well, of course, for you to be known, you have to start somewhere. And for you to even build yourself, you have to start somewhere. So at that time, it was more of building myself more than even the returns or anything. So opportunities would always come because you'd always see these auditions, and I always went for auditions. So when I went for auditions, I just gave them my best. And I mean, slowly by slowly, we built the brand.
At that time, were you doing modeling and also acting at the same time?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was.
So how did you, if you can share, how did you get guys to start believing in what you are doing? And this is both just in acting and also in modeling.
Well, the people you sorry out there trying to convince people to believe in you if you don't believe in yourself. Yeah, so first of all, I had to sharpen my craft, and then make sure what I'm doing is actually is good, so that way it pulls people on board. It's good, yeah, or is actually, yeah, good.
Yeah, so in you modeling and just looking at how our industry operates, in other countries you see models being paid a lot of money, and also we've also had models who have gone to other countries to pursue modeling. So do you really think modeling can pay your bills?
Now, this is what I always say, yeah? The industry is always going to be the industry, but then the industry is dependent on you as a person, because the industry by itself on its own, it's not here to soothe anyone or to be kind to anyone. But you yourself, how you carry yourself, that is the industry. All right. So for me, I would say it has worked for me because I have worked to build myself. And so right now the industry gets to obey me. That's it.
You've also talked about being a brand influencer, and I just want your thoughts on this. There's been an event like a week ago where at the Fenty launch, where there were rumors of influencers influencing for free, and guys were saying that some influencers just want to look as if they are busy and yet they are not even making money. So I don't know, what are your views on this?
Well, about Fenty, I really can't comment so much about it because the information I have is not quite expounded. So I don't want to comment on something I don't really know. But those who are there, maybe they can comment better than I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I've also seen you are working with very many brands, and I just want to know how, when you are working with these brands, what are they looking for in a person in order to work with you?
Like I said, once you sharpen your craft, once you believe in yourself, and once you can deliver, then people will come on board. It's just as simple as that. So if you finesse what you're doing, I mean, people will always come on board.
So just by saying that, do you think there are guys in the industry who maybe don't want to put in the work, but they want results during a short time, but they don't put in the work? They don't like they are not passionate in whatever they are doing.
Well, of course, maybe there are, and I can only speak for myself and for those who put in the work. But I mean, if you don't put in the work, the results are not going to show. So probably there are, I would say, but I can only speak from this side of these people who can finesse their craft. That's where I can speak from.
We've talked about you doing a couple of things, artist, acting, being a stylist. So we have, when we come to acting and also entertainment, just for these musicians, I think you have even seen the stories. Guys are going broke. So for you, there are some of the guys who are going broke. So for you doing all these things, is it a way to just maybe spread your risks? If it doesn't work out in one sector, you will quickly adapt to another sector?
Well, first of all, a man cannot live just by one thing. You always have, I mean, I'm not defined by one thing. There's so much I can do. And if I can do it, oh, why not? Even regardless of whether I mean, it manages the risks and everything. Um, if I can have my hands on a lot of things, I mean, why not? Because in this life, you only have a short time, you know? So if you can get your hands on as much as you can, I mean, just go for it.
I want to know how you balance. Is it an issue of you will go where the money is the most at that time, or are you able to balance all these things that you're doing?
Okay, now this is what happens. As I said, majorly I'm an actor, but if opportunities show up for these other things I do, I can jump onto them if I have the time to. But I mainly focus on acting, all right? But if an opportunity comes, can jump on it. Having calls.
Yeah, you had we had lost you a little bit. So we
Yeah,
were just
I getting calls. Sorry.
yeah, so we were just talking about you doing all these multiple things, and you know, they usually say a jack of all trades, a master to none. So maybe you don't fear this becoming a reality in your life.
I don't believe in that because, well, as I said again, all these things I can do, I will do them if I get an opportunity to do them. And as much as I mainly like concentrate on acting, doesn't mean I can't do the other stuff, you know. So if I get any opportunity to do any other thing, I always do, as long as I have the time I always do.
As an actress, when also you just look at acting, actors haven't been, there are very limited opportunities for actors, but of course, in like the past 1-2 years, we are seeing opportunities come up. There are series that have been taken by Netflix, Showmax, they're doing their thing. So what do you think, maybe just from your observation, what we can change as an industry so that we can even compete globally? In other countries, you see an actor doing maybe 4 or 5 movies in their lifetime and they're good to go.
Well, okay, that's we are actually quite on that journey, I would say. We are on that journey to make sure that our industry is good and it's out there. So I can actually say where we are right now, we are much better than where we were a few years ago. But no, maybe just improving on some legislations. I mean, maybe things like that. But I can say we are progressing. That's what I can say.
Yeah, but just looking at the talent that we have, the work ethic, do you think personally, from what you have observed, do you think that actors in Kenya, they have that work ethic and talent to compete globally?
Of course, yes, we have. We have really dope actors here. We have, and as I said, the whole industry is quite dependent on you as a person. So if you believe in yourself, I mean, anything is achievable. You can always act anywhere. It's not only like in your home place.
Yeah. Okay. I want you to talk about some of the projects that you have done and maybe future projects that are coming in terms of acting.
Well, some of them I can't talk about them because of NDAs. But of course, there have been others which have been aired. I mean, I have been on what do you call it? On mainstream, on Maria. That one was it was really out there. I have done a couple of shows on Showmax. I've done really some also solo projects. Some, like I said, some I can't talk about because of NDAs, but they are really nice projects coming out. So you all should stay tuned for more.
Do you think in 5 years time, like we will have made vast progress, or do you think maybe we will still be lagging behind? Just comparing the South Africans, you have seen their series right now, they're being very much featured on Netflix. So do you think in the African market, we will be standing a chance in 5 years to come?
Of course we will. As I said earlier, where we are right now, we have really come a long way and we are really progressing in terms of film and everything. So come on, in 5 years, we are just gonna be far. We're just gonna be far. And these shows coming up, they are very nice shows coming up, which are gonna put us out, even in the next 5 years, we are gonna be in a very good position. That one I know.
Talk about some of the things that have happened in your life that you view as achievements.
For me, what I view as achievements is the fact that I am not where I started out, and the fact that the fact that I have managed to improve myself, to work on myself. I am proud of where I've come from and I'm proud of what I've achieved. So that for me is the biggest achievement.
As we are finishing up, I also want you to just talk about the risks that you are very proud of. And when you're saying that, you can also talk about the most important lessons that you have learned throughout your journey.
I don't have regrets, for one, because everything I have done, I have either learned or I have improved myself. Yeah, I mean, and I can't wait to see where I'll end up in the next couple of years.
For guys who are starting out whether in modeling, there are guys who may be young people who are looking forward to maybe starting up a business, they want to join university. What can you tell them? Just an advice.
An advice is always believe in yourself. And I always tell people that people should not tell you who you want to be and who you should be, because it lies somewhere inside you. So find out who you are and work on it and believe in yourself.
Yeah, thank you so much for giving us your time. We wish you all the best.
Thank you so much.